Ricky Chow is the reason why my black friends who used to tell me that it's not that deep are calling me to tell me I was right. When I said that Asian people are the immigrants that white people brought in to destabilize black America. And we should be very weary of the fact that they know that very well and they don't care to do anything about it. You cannot be allies with somebody who is okay with screwing you over. Okay? Asian people have been taking up the business loans that once were supposed to be allocated for black people, especially because white people were trying to make up for what they did to Black Wall Street and to black success in America, all the black generational wealth that they destroyed. So in return, they offered scraps. Here's some business loans here and there so you can build a business. But the business loans, first of all, you had to jump through hoops to get them. Second of all, it was nowhere near the amount of money you genuinely needed to start a business, but it was something. And third of all, it was your tax money. They were just giving you back your money. But then Asian people came in and the language changed. Money that was once for black people, now it's for minorities. And it doesn't matter how long they have been or not been paying taxes. Now they qualify as minorities, as people of color. So guess what? They could apply for those business loans and they got them. And then they open their businesses in black communities and proceed to not hire not one fucking black person up in that motherfucker. I've said that from my lived experience, I've never known an Asian person to be neighborly. Never. And I've tried to have Asian friends because I went to school with Asian kids. I've never known Asian people to be neighborly. When's the last time an Asian person or Asian business did like a school drive to give school supplies to the black neighborhood? They live in black neighborhoods. As much as they pretend not to, they live in black neighborhoods. How many stories have black people heard about an Asian person who lives in a black neighborhood, but their children are going to schools in predominantly white neighborhoods or white neighborhoods, period. Or they're going to the best schools, but somehow they're not even in that district. How? Huh? But they don't give us that information of how they managed to do it. You can never ask an Asian neighbor to watch your child for you. Those are things within the black community that all black people are able to do for each other. The moment another minority moves in, you can't do that. As long as I lived in black neighborhoods, never known Asian people to ever do anything to help the community, to help the neighborhood. They never attended a town hall meeting and demanded, better living conditions for the community. Nothing. But you know what has happened? They fought really hard to have affirmative action removed or repealed. And they all sat back and pretended like they didn't see it because ultimately most of them are in agreement with it. I can't say all of them are, but most of them are. We need to start accepting that, like, black people, genuinely, we are our only allies. And that's why I got so pissed off by that FBA thing, because y'all are sitting here trying to put limits on who's black enough to get reparations. No other group does that. When they want money, they all of a sudden, they immediately align under one identity for the betterment, for the forward movement of their community, of their people, and just for money. And black people seem to be the ones who didn't want to do that, but now y'all are realizing you have to do that. I ain't seen a single Asian person since he's been found not guilty. Not a single Asian creator, nothing. They're waiting for black people's anger to die down and then try to return to the regularly scheduled program of taking from black America and doing their best to bootlick white America and, eventually work up to their dream of someday either being married to a white person or moving into a white community. Yeah. So there's that. And I'm just glad at this point now that at least my black friends are fully aware of why I say the things I say and do the things that I do. Now y'all see why, huh? I mean, not like y'all didn't before, but now you accept it.